Welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we are reviewing The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15, episode 9. But before we start, D is busy, so he can't come today.
When isn't D busy? He's always busy.
I know, He actually said, why Rhonda can't just do this on her channel?
Has he been watching my channel?
Probably. I don't know what all he watched because he know way too much. Okay.
Listen, there's nothing over there that he would be interested in hearing.
Well, he know that you have your own, and then he not understanding why I had to come over here because why don't she just do it on her own? Okay. He got
that's something different over there. That's why. Anyway.
Y'all go ahead. Like right now, like this video and subscribe to this channel, guys. Okay.
Whoop, whoop.
So look here. This episode started off with Sheree doing holistic.
I'm feeling some type of way because I feel like for the last, it's been 2 years now at least. This has been our time to bond with each other. And now he's all like a football player and stuff. And it's going to be really hard. Like, what am I going to do?
Nothing is over football. You're going to have to become a cheerleader.
Well, I mean, I am Auntie Rhonda now.
Yeah.
Don't play with me.
You have to do a cheerleader because nothing comes before it. He goes to work with me because, you know, he's in summer camp. And he's like, I got him and he's playing cello and he's playing piano. And then he's in my office writing notes. I'm thinking about football, sticking it on the window and stuff like that.
I guess I'm gonna just have to call him. We're gonna have to FaceTime or something because clearly this ain't gonna fit in his schedule. So
you come, you're gonna have to go to practice or a game when you get here.
You'll have to bring me.
Clearly.
Just saying.
All right, y'all. So let's get back on these housewives. So Sheree is doing this holistic treatment for her fibroids because she don't want to have surgery because they say if you have surgery, they tend to grow back. But ain't they really big though? So how about go ahead and do the surgery and then do these treatments to try to prevent them.
Not only that, like you're looking at her like on that table where she's surgery from head to toe. She got the nose done, the boobs done, the ass is still on the table for discussion, girl. What is now all of a sudden you don't want to have surgery? I don't understand people that have selective surgery, but then when something like for real comes up, all of a sudden you didn't holistically grow your titties. You went over to the doctor and got some.
So you don't mind surgery. And you're saying if your whole reason for not having this is because you can't have sex, then honey, please, because that ain't happening. Go on and lay down and get that done. Because he occupied. He got a whole bunch of chicks.
He got a long list of things going on over there.
Sure. Then we got Marlo over here on cloud 9 acting like a teenager because she can't believe that she went on a date with somebody nice looking because, you know, most of her men are 90 and white. So she's like, I went out with a real man. I can't believe
I went on a date with somebody nice looking. That's friggin' hilarious.
Isn't that horrible?
Oh my God.
Goodness. So Sanya, she's doing a Mommy Nation charity event. So she didn't partner up with these people that has the only school in Atlanta that provides private education to homeless kids. So
that's very cool.
That is, and since they're taking care of the kids, she wanted to take care of their moms. The whole thing is nice. So her auctioneer person ended up getting COVID because it's still out there, y'all. Okay.
I think we're not allowed to talk about it. Can we say it? The big C.
Crips. She got the Crips.
Look.
C walk.
I ain't saying nothing.
Okay. So her partner suggests, why don't you call her Kenya? And she's like, Kenya that I just got cool with, Kenya? Yeah, that was some bullshit. But Kenya, she called her and Kenya said, yeah.
Why though, Sonia? See, this is why you ain't asked Sheree to do it. Why you ain't asked Marlo to
Sheree
do it?
can't talk. How she
What
gonna
about
do a
Marlo? Like,
questionnaire?
these are your
Marlo
friends,
can't
though.
talk. Marlo be up there.
Marlo damn sure can't talk between her coughing, hacking, and her big fat tongue.
Yeah. Mm-mm. She said, yeah. Can you say yeah? Even though she was irritated, this the second time you ain't go through my agent, but okay, girl, I'll do it. Most people don't go through your agent either, though, can you, if they're your friends? But I guess that's not a friend.
Yeah, they do. Depending on what it is. I mean, for something like that, no.
Would
I
you
think
not call? I'm gonna
you
say
keep asking me for favors and stuff, and we ain't cool. Next time, like
the first part, I could see go through my agent because we talking about modeling and stuff for the
the
clothes.
photo shoot, right?
It's right
You
here.
do
Hey,
that.
girl, this person
This is
just
a
got COVID.
favor.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Speaking of Kenya, Kenya is shooting a commercial for Kenya Moore Hair Care. She using the same HBCU thing that she was going to do down in Huntsville or whatever they was at. Anyway, it didn't happen.
They weren't in
Where was
Huntsville.
they at? Shit, they was around
They was
there
in Birmingham.
Yeah, okay, Ricky Smiley spot. They was around there somewhere, child. She had Brooklyn in the commercial too. That was cute.
I need Brooklyn to show up for. I need Brooklyn and Ace and Lil Candy. What's her name? Blaze. They can come to every episode.
So her friend Roy came to bring her food. He is a founder of these health food stores. I wonder what stores that. Do y'all know? Anybody drop down the comment if y'all know. Is it just an Atlanta thing? But she said, like it's a lot of them.
Probably not. It's probably not just an Atlanta thing.
So he didn't stay long, but he did speak to Brooklyn on the way out. So we know he been around Brooklyn because she didn't act like it was a stranger when he came over there and spoke to her. So
he said, "Do you remember Mommy's friend?"
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. Brooklyn don't give a shit. She don't know. I mean,
Yeah, he spoke. I'm like, at least he been around her. We know that.
Listen, when Tony was little like that, he got introduced to people. I can guarantee you he don't remember, because nobody was a significant thing. Like, that's what you do when you're a single mom. You just like, unless you're doing something serious.
Don't sound like
I
she's
hope
serious.
Mark don't act a fool because Brooklyn over there meeting her friends.
He will. He will. Drew is talking to her mom and her sister, and we find out that
Wait, breaking news right this very second. I just got a tweet from Love B. Scott. What does it say, Love B. Scott? It says, how ironic. It says, Kenya Moore's ex demands she be found in contempt of court, furious 4-year-old daughter. Da, 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 da.
He mad because what?
He's furious. His 4-year-old daughter was near a Roa argument. Oh, I thought it was about the man. Anyway, we was talking about him. He trying to hold her in contempt of court.
That's probably what it was really about, though. But he trying to use whatever.
Right. He mad. I guess
Marlo, is that when she kicked the door? She was okay. What you can't say nothing to Kenya about that? And we watched Kenya go off. Boy, go off. Anyway. So Drew talking to her mom and sister, and we find out that her sister was a television writer for Amen, Martin, Rock. She ran Wesley Snipes' company. She was part of Johnny Carson's production. She was big time, and she was a momager.
This is what she does.
Yeah, yeah.
And that explains why Drew was getting jobs. Because she was on the game. She was in that Step Up movie. She was in the TLC movie. Like, those are jobs. This little stuff she's doing right now, it is what it is. But it wasn't what sister was getting her into.
And then she didn't go with this husband who didn't put a wedge in between it, and you don't see them kind of jobs no more. Okay. That's how she
I
had the
mean, if
gap.
her sister was her management, that definitely explains why Drew's situation is so chaotic. Like
Mm-hmm.
with all these 50 assistants and stuff. Like she's
Mm-hmm.
not used to managing that. That was her sister's thing.
Child. So the sister talk about she used to date this guy who used to put his hands on her, and that after that she ended up with anxiety and PTSD, and because she never dealt with that trauma, that contribute to her having this mental health breakdown, as well as being alone during COVID. So she was dealing with all of
And
that.
separated from her sister, who she's been managing since she was 8 years old.
Who she said is her momager. So that means she was your mom as well.
Well, she got a 20-year gap, just like our kids do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. What's her husband name?
Ralph.
Mm. Ralph didn't like that sister had that much control, that much knowledge.
And called his ass out.
Yep. Yep. Um, Child, Sheree met up with Lisa Wu, Deshaun Snow, and Kim for dinner.
Why?
Because I'm assuming
I
they
hope y'all got everything y'all needed out of having these old heads come back. I hope it gave you everything you was asking for.
child. Well, I guess it seemed like that this is to get together before or after the taping with Carlos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after.
Well, Sheree invited the cast come to Portugal. Ain't that she said y'all come to Portugal with us? I don't know how that's gonna work with Kim. But Kim's still talking about she got beef with Kenya, talking about that bitch still alive, and she got beef with Candy
I'm
because
not
she
gonna talk
before
about
the
Kim.
party.
I'm not gonna talk about Kim. All I know is she looks like a crackhead, and that's the last thing I'm gonna say about her.
Cause she on that Ozempic.
Mm.
Child. So, well, she talk about being married still to Croy. After 11 years, they still in love, which they are, because all of that, I believe, was some BS.
I
Anyway,
know it was BS when damn it, I said I wasn't gonna talk about her. I knew it
got
was
to.
BS when the money issues start happening, and then all of a sudden they were getting a divorce. And I was like,
Mhm.
now they want to get a divorce? No, I don't believe it. I think they're looking for a TV job. Then when they was calling the police because people wouldn't come out the bathroom and stuff, and I was like, now they just trying to make headlines. So then did you see the picture of them at church?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So this past 4th of July weekend, I think her and the family, this is right before the reconciliation, they decided to go to church, work on their marriage, and they had 11 kids with them. And them linebackers, they keep saying the kids, them boys is not like I
They
haven't
said
seen
them kids was big. I ain't
them.
see. I gotta see it up to. I ain't seen them since they've been little. Cause I checked
Nah,
out the party,
child, they them
party for the
kids
party a long
like
time ago.
she need to be trying to figure out how she gonna buy groceries for them big niggas, because them is some linebackers and a little girl.
Even the little girls.
She taught. I mean, she not being like them boys, no. But them is some.
Hmm.
You ever go somewhere? Like, let's just say you on
Mm.
a road trip and you in Georgia and you stop at the IHOP to get some breakfast for your family, and then them folks walk in and it's time to roll out. They make me have that nervous feeling.
Let me see if I can pull up her kids.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, them is some big boys from what I can see. They was
You see
bad
them?
too.
Child, remember how they was when they was little? You don't want that.
Yeah, they was bad, baby. Uh, all right, y'all. Well,
Can we get
this
off of her now? Because I can't stand her ass. And I hope they're not trying to put
we
her back on
not, because
either.
this whole thing was all about Kim, this little portion. So Lisa will ask her about losing her home, and Kim say, it was fake news, and why would she default on her $1 million home for $200,000? That sounds ridiculous. And it was reported on Instagram and not People Magazine or TMZ. Actually, it was reported
Well, it was on
Um,
Instagram, yeah, but we got it from the
and
TMZ.
people and TMZ, like, yeah, everybody reported it. It wasn't just
Instagram don't report news, you dipshit. You sound stupid.
child.
They post it, they don't report it.
And then Deshaun started talking about, being single. And then Kim asked her, I mean, is it fun out there? And I'm like, is she trying to be shady towards her because she's saying that she's married? Or is she asking because she want to know for herself if it's fun out there?
No, it's not fun. She been single this whole time. She been single since.
Yeah. Which is easy to be. Because shit, ain't the dating pool got pee in it.
Oh shit.
And shit.
I don't
So
know.
I
I've
can
never
see
been
it.
single that long. I mean,
And
because dating is not fun. It's not.
it's not. Not with these Negroes. Sheree then try to convince them that Martell is such a good person. He just has a bad rep. Child, okay. So is they gonna be back on the show because she invited them to this trip? Okay.
If they're trying to temper it based on this episode, I would think not, because they brought nothing. That was a waste of a scene. We did not sit up there, waste time looking at Sheree, uh, try to be the head honcho. And I was like, that's annoying. Like Sheree's never been able to gather the girls. And Sheree, if this is your crew, every time you bring somebody is whack, is whack, is whack.
I never liked Lisa Wu.
Me either.
Deshaun was only on there for a minute, so I didn't have no decision to say whether I liked her or not. Because
Did
you
she
see
make
her,
an
or you
impression on
didn't.
you this time? Did she change your mind at
She
all?
was cute. That was it. I was like, oh, she looked cute.
She's always been cute.
But I don't remember her. Like, she was on there for like a hot second.
Because she ain't a mess like this over here. At Lisa Wu.
Yeah, Lisa, I ain't never liked Lisa. And I mean, Kim, girl, bye. You know what I'm saying? So we're at
They're trying to keep up because her and Kim was back in the day talking about they look alike. Is they trying to like keep the same face? Because I swear Sheree had 4 faces in this one episode.
Mommy Nation charity event. Sanya's sister is upset because she is being rushed to do Sanya's hair because Sanya didn't tell her about the schedule. And she's fussing at Sanya like, you forget how many roles I have to play. Sanya gets emotional. She starts crying. I'm like, your sister just need to quit. And Sanya, you need to hire people outside the family. Because this, like, every time, I have not seen one pleasant moment
Attitude
with
sucks
them.
so bad. Like if you don't want to be there, yeah, then don't. And what's up? She live in the same house. How do you not tell her? What's
Y'all need to get it together. Like it got to be miserable in that house.
Yeah, that energy sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, Sonia. It's Atlanta. Like, if you have to be in any city in the United States and be able to get your hair done with somebody besides your sister, you got the right one. Like, you got the right one. So stop asking your sister, who hates you apparently.
Yeah.
That girl's got a sour face every time you see her. And to be honest, there's no way you can have all those jobs and be efficient at it. She can't be the nanny over here and the hairdresser, and you ain't telling her what to do. That doesn't even make sense.
So much. Hire some outside people. You can't hold your family hostage, and don't be a hostage. Just go. You know what I'm saying? Just go.
I think that's her problem. She doesn't want to be a hostage.
Yeah.
But then just go, like you said, because
go.
You're so miserable.
Both of y'all are wrong. Both of y'all are wrong. And here's the thing. I think her sister is such a cute girl, but she looks so freaking miserable. You know what I'm saying?
She found Kiowa's Black Cloud. Kiowa don't have it.
Kiowa don't have it no more. Yeah. Just lifted. I think that cloud name was Maurice.
The Black Cloud.
Yeah.
And so Sonia's sister found it. The part that Kimmy ain't carrying.
Yeah. That's
another show.
Child. We'll get on that one. Okay, so Kenya's late. Sanya calls her and she's like, yeah, well, I'm confused because I talked to your people and they said that they have my plus one sitting at a different table. And probably because the whole cast is sitting together. It's
We're sitting at the
20 of
cast
y'all
table.
Negroes, you know. So she said, well, we got her, but she can sit behind you. And so Kenya was like, look here, I don't mind sitting at another table.
I don't want to have to sit next to Marlo, girl. I'll sit behind you.
That's what I was going to say. She ain't want to sit over there with them anyway. Candy show up. She didn't gave her number 69 for her paddle for obvious reasons.
How funny is that? That was on purpose. That couldn't have been a coincidence.
It wasn't. It couldn't have been.
Somebody orchestrated that.
Yeah. Yeah. So you think that she's her favorite? She's Candy's favorite because she showed up to her event. I said she just ain't had nothing. The other shit, she had some really important stuff that she couldn't miss going on. It wasn't because you're her favorite. And she got a tape.
She had to come to work. They probably told her you can't. And then it was brunch. So she could literally roll through the brunch, get a few snacks, be on out.
Did she have food? Because y'all know Candy like to eat. Me and Candy gonna go together because I know I'm going.
I don't remember seeing food, but I do know that usually at those types of events they got,
Yeah.
Unless what's the name? Throw it over there with the burnt bacon and waffles and stuff. What's the name? Tisha Enterprise. Yeah, you don't want her to be having brunch for you.
No.
Sorry, I'm just convoluting all the shows, but.
That's how boring this one is. Kenya shows up over an hour late, so they go ahead and they start the show, and she gives out her mommy awards. And Sheree gets the special award, Mom, for being a cool OG. Okay, I guess, because I don't understand why she.
Or Sonya doesn't have any friends, so she's gonna kiss Sheree's ass for.
Okay, but Marlo's your friend. I mean, I guess she can't get an award. She kicked the kids out last week.
She should get an award for being Maltese.
Yeah, that's what I would have gave it to before I gave it to her.
As much as I can't stand Marlo, I feel like she's more deserving of the award for taking the kids.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, why did you give it to her and not Marlo?
Sheree's kids are 30. What are you talking about?
Child, new grandma award? I don't know. Child, well, her son came out and presented her the award, and she was excited. So Kenya's there. She's asking, how much are you trying to raise? Saying it's like 50. She like, girl, it's 50,000 at the cast table by itself. We gonna do this. She did her thing. She ended up raising 78,000 for the charity, and it was cute. And I don't care. I liked her dress. I don't care. Y'all was out there talking about y'all ain't like her dress. I liked her dress.
Kenya's dress?
I liked her dress. I mean, for the event, she came out there looking like a gift.
I didn't hate it.
Oh, it was.
I mean, she was She was supposed to be a little bit over the top because then you'd have put her on the stage and made her do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was fine with her dress. Sonya has definitely redeemed herself. Like, aside from the what they said, the city party that she threw with the beef patties, which if the beef patties is cooked by her mama, you're not gonna have no problems with me coming over there. We don't want the catered ones, but her mama's food is definitely according to them, and I believe her. I believe them because I feel like her mama don't play about the beef patties. Her Jamaica trip was good. All of her events have been good. This was probably one of the better events.
Yeah.
I thought about you because you was like, I want to see the money. And I was like, you got the money. This is them doing stuff with the money that they should be doing with the money.
Yes, and I like this event. And I felt like Kenya came in and did the damn thing. And it was fun.
It was fun. No argument. Fighting.
Yeah.
Imagine that. That was way better than the Gucci dinner. We like this better than the Gucci dinner, Sheree.
The fighting is coming up. Somebody hit Candy with a shoe. Ain't that what she said?
At the event?
No, girl, coming up.
Oh, okay. No, I was like, I did not see nobody get hit with a shoe.
She said somebody hit her with a shoe and she called Todd. Who hit Candy with the shoe? I thought it was a guy. It was a guy, wasn't it?
I don't know. Maybe
or is it a thing? Because I seen something like I was watching TV and they were showing all of these concerts that people are like throwing stuff at the damn people on the stage. What the hell is wrong with y'all?
When have you ever? Who was it? Some boy threw a phone at I want to say BB Rexha or something, hit her in the eye with the phone. People been
They threw it at Drake. Like, y'all stop that. Y'all
Why
stupid.
am I throwing my phone? I need that.
You throw panties. Okay, you don't throw no phones. Okay.
I ain't throwing my panties either now. Shit.
Speaking of panties, somebody got Drew's. Or was Drew and somebody else panties in that sex scene that was coming up?
No, somebody was all up in Drew's panties.
Well, honey, they said
was it Homegirl? Did they hire Homegirl to be in the movie? Is that where the scandal is?
That's what I'm thinking. And Drew was like,
but I mean, I seen the thong, and I can't see Homegirl dressed like that.
So I don't know. We're gonna find out.
I can't see Ty. I feel like Ty wears boxers, not thongs. No shade. I'm just saying. I don't feel like she's a thong girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I feel like she dates the thong girl. You know, that's what she like. But I don't think that's what
she a boxer girl.
Yeah.
Well, we getting ready to get into this divorce stuff, child. So there's finally some spice in your life in this damn thing. And
well, I'll tell you what, Todd, if them is the clips you giving now, we might want to go ahead and see what's happening over there at your where's the movie gonna be?
I don't know. That probably be the only good part, knowing them. They're gonna get that sis scene right if they don't do nothing else. And child, why can't you talk about she wouldn't have no problem getting back with her husband if he wanted to, if she had these
I hope that's not what that was. I hope that's one of those scenes where they cut it, you know what I'm saying? And she was answering something different. I hope that's not what was being said.
Because they said what they said. What if he want to get back? She said she ain't had no problem.
I hope that's an answer to a different question.
Child, I think she ain't got no problem.
Well, she's a fool.
She liked that man. She liked that man. He just didn't like her. But she liked that man. And every time she look at Brooklyn,
I feel like I should put it on a t-shirt. She liked that man. He don't like her.
He don't like her. Y'all want her to put that on a t-shirt? Drop down in the comments, okay? Y'all go ahead and like and subscribe to this video. Hit that like button. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.